Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Here we are again, coming home to the body, taking good care. And our theme this week is we had the longest day of the year on the 20th, first day of summer. So we're going to play a little bit with the sun salutation and work with variations on that theme. So come on down, turn around, and we will begin. Come on down, turn around, we will begin. On the back. On the back. So we're working with the salutation to the sun, and also this brings in a lot of work with the legs and hips. So that is also our focus. Hips and legs, that is both strengthening and stretching. But we begin, as we always need to, warming up the body. But first we take a moment, just take a moment and check in, discovering any discomfort anywhere. It's your job to take care. You're the only one who can feel what's enough, what's too much. So make it your own. Taking care of the body, taking care of the aging process, keeping everything working. That's our plan. So hands grip, light touch, up and over with the inhale breath, and then down. Warming up. Upper back, neck, shoulders. Connecting with breath. Inhale up and over. Exhale back down. A few. Warming up neck and shoulders. Preparing the body for whatever comes next. Let's finish with this one. When you bring it down, press the waist, feel the stretch, release the hands, release the waist, and have a breath. Have a breath now. Pick up the knees and hug up the knees. Circle the knees to massage the low back. Circle both ways. Pause here. Pause here. So hips and legs, we're going to circle wide and back, lubricating hip sockets on the inside through movement. Movement is the magic for the joints. Circling, circling, pause back to center, circle other way. Lubricating hips on the inside. Come to a rest, pause here. So let's go with the right leg. Extend, feel stretch, and bend. Extend, find stretch, and bend. We're doing a few of stretch through the power muscle in the back of the leg. When this is stretched, we feel it. One more time, stretch and feel it. So now let's bring the left foot down, bring the hand to the right thigh, extend. Now feel the action under the hand as you lower the leg with this strengthening for the quads. Inhale up. Feel the strength under the hand as you exhale down and inhale up. This is contracting the quads, and that is strengthening the quads. Come back up and release. Bring the foot to rest at the top of the other thigh. Pulse. Again, hip sockets. Pulsing to lubricate hip sockets. Pause here. Now we'll deepen the stretch that moves into the hip by bringing the hand to the knee, the hand to the foot. Draw the shin toward the chin, feeling the stretch all through the hip. The more you bring the shin toward the chin, the deeper the stretch in the hip. Okay, let's release and bring the foot to rest. Pick up the other side and hug it in. Circle it a bit. Take your time with it. Feel it. Then we'll pause at center and circle other way. So we're just moving through a range of movements for the hips and the legs. We'll pause here. Let's find stretch and release. Find stretch and release. Feel stretch. Feel stretch. Feel stretch, stay. Bring the hand to the thigh, lower the leg down. Feel the action under the hand, the weight of the leg. Come back up. Lower it down. Feel the weight of the legs, the contraction of the quads, and back up. This is a strengthener. Power muscles strengthening. Back up, up, up. Foot to rest. Hand pulses the knee. This again is about hip sockets. See where you feel it. We'll pause here. Hand to the foot, hand to the knee. Draw the shin toward the chin. You can also have that foot resting and lift up the thigh. So if you like that better, see what works for you. So we're hanging out, we're staying, bringing a stretch into the hip socket. Final breath here. So we'll release and open the arms wide. And now it's final twist, warm up, knees to the side, head turns away, alternating sides. Knees to the side, head turns away, alternating sides. Feel the stretch in the front of the hip or up the back or wherever you feel it most. So the teaching says the stretch finds the tightest place. Where you feel it is where it's tighter in your structure, in your body. There is no wrong answer. Where should I feel it? Where you feel it is exactly right. And we'll finish, come back to rest, take a breath. Take a breath and relax. Feel the breath. So let's pick up the knees once more and just bring the spine back to neutral. And then we bring the feet to rest, arms alongside. This is a strengthener, hips and legs, as we press and lift and roll back down. Bring the feet touch, knees touch, press and lift and roll back down. With the feet and knees touching, do it again. Press and lift, roll back down. Take a breath. Bring the feet wider. Press and lift, roll back down. Press and lift, roll back down. This is working these muscles, legs and hips back down, feet back to neutral. Press and lift, extend the other leg, stay, feel the demand. And the standing leg and hip are working twice as hard as usual, and release, roll back down. We'll try it again with the other leg. Press and lift, extend. Standing leg doing twice as much work. Feel it. Strengthening and release, roll back down. And now pick up the knees, relax. Hug the knees up and us in a circle if you like, taking care of the back. Taking care of the back through massage of circling and just hugging and increasing circulation and releasing tension. One more hug in and release. Have a breath before we turn over and come on to the knees. So we'll roll over and come on to hands and knees. No surprises here. It is Chakravakasana. Chakravakasana. So we'll start with the feet and the knees, hip width apart. Chakravakasana. Easy, soft. Pull the belly in, glide the hips back, feel the stretch. When you return, come to a rest. Knees touch. Repeat. Drop the hips back. Lift on the return. Drop the hips back. Lift on the return. Take a breath and open the knees wider than usual. And again, dropping back and returning. dropping back and returning. Bring the knees back to our typical beginner position, knees, and repeat one more, no, two, and then pause and round up and tuck chin, feel our angry cat, stretching the spine, have a breath, and release back. Arms forward, stretching shoulders and back. We come on forward, drop hips, lift chest, and press back. Press back. Feel arms, shoulders, back, stretch, and do it again. Arms, shoulders, back, stretch. When you come forward this time, bring in the tailbone tuck and see if we get a little extra stretch in the tops of the thighs. And press back and stay. Final breath here. Let's release and come and stand. Make your way to stand. Preparing for our warm up. Feet hip width apart. Feet hip width apart. Our series warms up the body with an inhale, lift, and an exhale down. Feel leg stretch. Come on up. Check out the side stretch. And come back. Check out the side stretch. And come back. So again, all the way down, hang down, feel leg stretch, leg stretch, leg stretch, then return. Side stretch and back. Side stretch and back. Release the arms, bring the feet a bit wider, arms overhead, exhale down. Feel leg stretch here and come back up. Check out the side stretch. Check out the side stretch. Come back up. And again, leg stretch down. On the inhale, lift. Side and back. Side and back. Release the arms. Bring the legs wider. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Leg stretch. So the different position of the feet and the legs changes the stretch dimension. Side and back. Side and back. One more time. Hang down, hang down, hang down. Feel it. Leg stretch is what this is all about. And return. Rib stretch. Rib stretch. And release. So now we'll come to the inner leg stretch. Keep the knees soft as you come down. Hands to the ground. Now I'm going to bend the knee and get inner leg stretch side. And come back. Bend the other knee. Walk the hands over. Get inner leg stretch. And come back. Do it again. Bend the knee. Feel the intensity of the stretch. Keep the foot grounded. Feel that leg stretch. There's 3 muscles that attach down here. You feel that. Come back. Other side. Feel the inner leg stretch. High, middle, and low attachments. Feel it. And come back. So now I'm going to come back, hands to the thighs, and we're dropping down to posture goddess. Come back up, release the arms, bring the feet a little closer in, open the arms, sweep behind, drop down. Strengthening legs. Come back up. Bring the feet closer together. Good. Leave the arms coming out. Drop down. Come back up and release. So we've done a lot of strengthening. Here, let's do a bit of stretch. So we're capturing the foot, pressing the knee back to get a thigh stretch here, And fingers lift away. Balance, challenge, stay. Keep pressing the knee back to deepen the thigh stretch. And then we'll change it out. See if we can capture the other one. Press the knee back. Keep pressing it back. Lift the hand away. And release and release and release. Come back to center. Find mountain, feet hip width apart. Knees, toes, relax. Tailbone tuck for some. Crown extension, shoulders up, back, and down. Drop into mountain Tadasana. Feel the breath. Feel your energy. Feel whatever is going on in the body as the body settles and comes back to rest. Final breath here. So I had mentioned we just passed the longest day of the year. We are in summer, and we're going to play with the theme of salutation to the sun, working variations on that theme and just playing with it. So, Surya Namaskar, salutation to the sun, arms come overhead. It begins with a forward bend. Exhale, down, down, down. Stay here. Feel the stretch. Now, bend the knees enough that you can bring the hands to the ground. Drop left leg back. Feel lunge stretch. Okay, bring the other leg back. Feel down facing dog. Drop the knees. Drop back. Here's the variations on the theme. Come back up. Left foot forward. Hands to the thighs. Drop the hips forward to stretch the thigh. And release. Now hands to the ground. Extend the leg. Stretch the leg. Variations on the theme of Surya Namaskar. Final breath. Bring the foot back. Bring the foot back. Return to down facing dog. This time, lift the left leg. Bring it down. Drop the knees. Chakravakasana. Come to a rest. Now let's come and stand. Once more, we're just playing with this theme. There are lots of variations. Arms overhead. Exhale down. Forward bend, stretch. Stretch, stay, feel the stretch. This time, we're bringing the hands to the ground to soften the knees and bring the right leg back. High lunge, stay. Feel it. Now we're going to drop the right knee down. Extend the left leg and stretch. Okay, bring it back. Hands to the thigh, lean forward, stretch the quad. So we're working with variations on this theme. And release, hands to the ground, left leg back. So let's lift the right leg. Bring it down. Drop the knees down, Chakravakasana. And we're going to finish with drop back and stretch the arms longer, wider. Just feel the breath. Final breath here. Come back up. So now we're going to work with pigeon. So I'm bringing my mat to the right side and bringing my knees forward. Drop the right knee forward and the right hip to the mat. Extend the left leg back. Press the hands. Lift the spine. Feel the stretch in the front hip. Feel the stretch in the back hip. As we work with Raja Kapotasana, a pigeon, down, down, down. Back leg, turn the toes under. Once more, press the arms and lift up and lift that knee a bit. Feel intensity in the thigh. Final breath. Let it down. And now we're going to bring that first knee back and reposition for pigeon on the other side, where we'll bring the left knee forward and the left hip to the blanket. And fold forward and down. Press the hands and come back up. Turn the toes under, lift the back knee. Feeling deep stretch in the thigh. And release the knee and come back down. Staying in Raja Kapotasana and release and bring the knee back. And then let's return to Chakra Vikasana and go from there. So we're taking variations on a theme, and that theme is about the legs and hips, strengthening, stretching, discovering how to take care. So we're easy, soft, Chakra Vikasana. Drop back, stretch the arms longer, wider. It's a stay. Final breath. Come back up, come onto the belly. Let yourself all the way down, arms forward, forehead resting. Breath free. So I always have to keep my chin out because of the microphone, but just check in. Feel the breath, feel the body responding to all of that work with Surya Namaskar and variations on the pigeon theme, all working legs and hips. Legs and hips. So this is really important stuff. Just stay strong. It's about balance. It's about not falling. It's about maintaining independence. All of that requires strong legs and hips. Final breath here. So let's check in. We're going to leave the elbows wide and the hands stacked. We're going to check in with the feet, which are typically hip width apart. When we're resting, we're going to press the arms down and peel the ribs up and come into Bhujangasana. Stay. Arms actively pressing down. Ribs actively lifting away. Feet hip width apart. A couple more breaths. And down, forehead to rest, feet touch, knees touch, breath free. Check out the pace of the breath, reflecting that work in this day. So our next stay will be with the feet touch, knees touch. It'll be the same with the arms. They're pressing down and peeling up the ribs. And press the feet and press the knees and stay and feel all the contraction below the waist, in the hips, into the upper legs, all in the stay as you press feet, press knees, press arms down, peel ribs up. Final breath. Down, back down, forehead to rest, open the feet. Come to rest. Feel the breath, feel the sensations in the body. So we're working the feet in different positions to work the muscles of the hips and the low back. Building strength through repetition and through variety. Changing the position of the feet. Just like we did with bridge, now we're opening the feet wider. Feet wide, Arms press down, ribs peel up, and stay. So each change offers a different challenge to the muscles of the hips and the back and the legs. Final breath, down, back, down. Change the feet, back to hip width apart. Forehead resting, breath free. So in this series today, there's a focus on the hips and legs, strengthening and stretching. And our next series stretches and strengthens. So it stretches the front of the thigh and strengthens the back, the hamstrings. So we'll leave the arms forward, leave the forehead to rest. Come to the left leg. On the inhale, lift. Stay up. On the exhale, bend. On the inhale, straighten. Let it down on the exhale, breath, and come to the other side. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, bend, heel toward the hip. Inhale, straighten. Exhale it down. Down and take a breath. So that's the series. Lift, bend, straighten, and release. Alternating sides. We begin again. Inhale, bend, exhale. Extend, inhale. Exhale down. Other side, inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale down. Down and take a breath. We're continuing because it is repetition that builds strength. Lift, bend, straighten, and down. Swapping sides. Lift, bend, straighten, and down. Down and take a breath. So that was 3 sets. Now we're going to work on another theme that strengthens the low back. Again, the forehead is to rest, feet touch, knees touch. On the inhale, lift the feet an inch and open wide. On the exhale, close the feet, press knees, calm down. Down and take a breath. On the inhale, lift and open wide. Close on the exhale, press feet, press knees, then down. Down and have a breath. Final set, lift and open wide. Close on the exhale, press feet, press knees, come down. Have a breath. Let the feet separate. Let the breath settle. Relax. A lot of work there, but we got to do it for strength, resilience, keeping everything working. That's our job. We're the only one who can do it. So we feel the breath settling back to rest. We've worked the legs, the hips, and the back. Now we're preparing to enjoy a bit of stretch. So that was all about strengthening. Let's roll over and come on to the back and see what we can find in the way of stretch. So come on over, hug up the knees, let the back stretch. Just take your time, make it your own. You can circle. So we've asked the back to do a lot of contraction and lifting and strengthening. So we want to give it time to relax and stretch. So this movement increases circulation. We'll pause here. Pause here. So I feel like moving into spinal twist with a stay. Bring the feet down, open the arms wide, cross foot over the knee, and roll the legs down to the side and turn the head away and stay. So we're going to stay in the stretches up the thigh, into the groin, and up the back. See where you feel it. Breath is free, but the focus is on the exhales. Just enjoying the stretch, stay. The hip and the thigh. Final breath. Come back up with the head, come back up with the knees, and swap it up. Other foot across, knees roll down, head turns away, top leg, bringing a little bit of extra stretch for the bottom leg. up the thigh and into the hip and up the back. Focus on the exhales in this day. So we've done a lot of work. We want to balance it all out with stretch. Final breath, release the head, release the knee, roll back to the center. And once more, pick up the knees, hug the knees, circle the back, circle. So we always want to balance out what we do with movement and stay, with stretch and strength. All balance for resilience. And comfortable in the body. Pause here. Pause here. So let's work with a little more muscle strength. So have the shins parallel to the floor. Hands press in, knees press out. Hands press in, knees press out. Feel the work in the hips. Hands press in, knees press out. Release. Have a breath. Now, hands press out, knees press in. Hands press out, knees press in. And release. Feet to the ground. Arms open wide. Knees open wide as they comfortably can. Slowly close the knees. This is contracting the muscles in the inner legs. Contracting the inner leg muscles as you bring the knees to touch. Have a breath and let them open wide again, as wide as they comfortably come, different for each, for sure. Close slowly as you can. Close as slowly as you can, working the muscles in the inner legs. Inner legs, inner legs, working hard as we close. One more time, open. Close as slowly as you can. Feeling some jumping in the inner legs, that's normal. Okay, closing as slowly as you can. Come to rest. Pick up the knees. Now we're going to stretch those same muscles. Extend that leg out to the side. Feel stretch in the whole inner leg where we were just contracting, and release it. Stretch it out to the other side. Feel the inner leg stretch and release. Let's do it again. Extend it out. Feel the inner leg stretch and release. Feel the inner leg stretch and release. Back to center. Circle the knees. Massage the back. Circle the knees. Massage the back. Pause. Have a breath. Release and sit. Turn around. Come to sit. Sit on the blanket if you like. So, once more, we're working with hip sockets. So we pick up the foot, hold the knee, and circle a bit. Circle a bit, bringing movement into hip sockets. Out and in, up and down, and around. Pause here. Bring the foot to rest. Bring the hand across. Bring the other hand behind. We return to twist, turn, lengthen, turn, lengthen. Final time twisting. Feel it. Release the head. Release the hands. Release back to center. Now pick up that leg and extend. A Konkonasana. Toes point and flex. Stretch in the back of the leg. Knee toward the nose toward the knee, like that. Final breath. Bring it down. Swap out other side. Pick up the foot. Pick up the knee. Rotate. Move around. Move around. Okay, bring it to rest. Bring the hand across, lengthen the spine, and on the exhales, gradually, deeply, deepen the twist, bit by bit, bit by bit. Deepen that twist. Feel it in the hips, feel it in the shoulders. Release the head. Come back. Pick up the foot. Bring the nose toward the knee. Bring the knee toward the nose. Point and flex. Come to a rest. Bring the feet forward, wrap the arms under, and stretch. Okay, now extend Paschimottanasana, soft knees, walk on down, straighten the legs as you like. For more intensity, it's a leg hip stretch. It's a back and shoulder stretch. It's a resting place. It's a forward bend. And it is our final posture. Final breath. We'll release and prepare for relaxation. So let yourself down. Bring support however it works for you. Under head, under knees, under back, whatever works for you. As we move into guided relaxation, let yourself down. Get comfortable on the ground. Get comfortable with shoulders and back. Get comfortable with hips and legs. Wiggle around. Make it right. Come into the whole body, relaxing down. Whole body relaxing down. Have a breath. Have a breath and feel the whole body settling. Whole body settling. We refocus. Hips and legs. Hips and legs, squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Feel it. Let go, hips and legs. Soften. Have a breath. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. Lift the head. Stretch through the fingers. Head down gently. All the rest, let go. Let it down. And come to the jaw. Come to the jaw. Soften, move, and stretch the jaw. And release. Tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips. Wrinkle nose. Squint eyes. Squeeze. Feel it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it soften. Come back through the body. Bit by bit, we'll check in. Bit by bit, we'll come from toes to arches to heels to ankles, softening, relaxing. Bring awareness to calves, shins, and knees. Relaxing and softening. Moving up the line, upper legs, hips, and belly. On the exhale, let it go. Relaxing. Become aware of the spine, where it touches the floor and where it lifts away, different for each. See what's true for you. Become aware of shoulders and arms, how heavy down. And now how the fingers have relaxed and softened. Fingers relaxed and softened. Come to the throat, soften. Come to the lips, soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks relax. Behind the eyes, soften and relax. Brow and scalp relax. Feel the whole body letting go. Whole body letting go. Whole body letting go. Become aware of the breath, how the breath is relaxing. Body relaxing. Breath relaxing. We look deeper, deeper, mind and thought. Sounds may come. It happens. Just stay. Just stay. Thoughts carry you away. Return to the body. Come to the body and come deepest. There you find stillness, peace. Just stay. In that stillness and peace, stay. Come back to the breath. Return to the breath, return to movement as we close. Return to breath and movement, and I hope you keep with you ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, I thank you.